it's a bird, it's a plane. Nope, it's James Gunn's Superman smashing the box office and saving the day for DC Studios. And today, we're diving deep into how this iconic hero just helped reboot a franchise that was on life support, pulled off a $122 million domestic debut, and soared to an impressive $217 million globally. But first, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the hottest updates in movies, celebrities, and TV shows. And if you're a DC fan or a die-hard Superman supporter, drop a comment below and tell us, did this movie restore your faith in the DC universe? All right, let's break this down. James Gunn's Superman wasn't just another cape-and-tights flick. It was a mission to revive DC's most prized superhero franchise after years of box office turbulence. And judging by the numbers, it's safe to say, mission accomplished. The movie raked in a solid $122 million across 4,135 theaters in North America, plus another $95 million overseas from 79 markets, giving it a global launch of $217 million. Sure, it didn't explode internationally the way some blockbusters do, but Superman's legacy as an ultra-American icon makes that less of a shocker. This film didn't just come out of nowhere. It's the first big swing from DC's new leadership. James Gunn himself, who not only directed and wrote Superman, but now serves as the co-head of DC Studios alongside Peter Safran. Both were tapped by Warner Bros. Discovery's CEO, David Zaslav, who's been on a mission to transform DC's shaky recent track record into something fans can get excited about. And with a production budget of around $225 million, not including marketing, the stakes couldn't have been higher. Yet Gunn delivered a film that not only got people back into theaters, but also rekindled a bit of that old Superman magic. According to Warner Bros. Global Distribution President Jeff Goldstein, the real goal was to win back the trust of our DC fans. And by the look of these numbers, fans seem to be buying into Gunn's new vision. Zaslav himself echoed that optimism, saying, Superman is just the first step. And get this, over the next year, DC Studios is gearing up to launch Supergirl and Clayface movies in theaters, plus the highly anticipated Lantern series on HBO Max. It's all part of an ambitious 10-year roadmap designed to bring DC back to the top, and Superman is leading the charge. Now here's why this moment matters so much. Superhero fatigue has been real. The genre has taken some hard hits at the domestic box office. But Superman just became the first comic book movie in a year to cross the $100 million mark on opening weekend. Before that, you'd have to look back to Marvel's Deadpool and Wolverine, which launched to a jaw-dropping $211 million in the summer of 2024. Even among all films released in 2025, only 2 others have debuted north of $100 million. Warner's own, a Minecraft movie, with $162.8 million, and Disney's live-action Lilo and Stitch, which pulled in $146 million. That makes Superman the 3rd biggest debut of the year so far. A massive win for DC and Warner Bros. And get this, when you stack Superman against past DC movies, it's one of only 3 DC titles in the last 8 years to break $100 million on opening weekend. The others? Wonder Woman, which opened with $103.3 million back in 2017, and Matt Reeves's The Batman, which started strong with $134 million in 2022. And just to note, those weren't even part of the same connected universe, showing how tough it's been to get consistent hits from DC. But Gunn Superman went even further, beating Zack Snyder's Man of Steel, which opened at $116.7 million back in 2013, to become the biggest domestic opening ever for a solo Superman movie. And if you look back even further, Bryan Singer's Superman Returns had a 6-day debut of $84 million in 2006, including $52.5 million for its first 3-day weekend. Of course, the record for DC's biggest domestic opening still belongs to Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, which brought in a massive $166 million during Easter weekend in 2016. But make no mistake, for a standalone Superman movie, Gunn just raised the bar. So what's next? Well, Gunn's bold plan is just beginning. With upcoming projects like Supergirl, Clayface, and Lanterns, DC Studios is betting big that this isn't just a lucky break. It's the start of a real comeback. And here's why that matters for fans. After years of disjointed sequels, critical flops, and a divided fanbase, Superman feels like a genuine reset button. A chance to build a new universe grounded in stories, characters, and most importantly, hope. Before we wrap, let's hear from you. Are you hyped for DC's next wave? Did Superman exceed your expectations? Or do you think there's still a long road ahead? Drop your thoughts below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the biggest stories in entertainment, movies, and TV. Thanks for watching, and remember, heroes really do come back.